What's up, brothers? Now, I don't know how else to put this, but you fellas are doing it a lot less than the previous generations before you were. Now, I want to make this video because I think this can be informative and helpful to some of you guys who maybe, want to get a little bit more action. Now, I'm not a pickup artist. I'm not here to teach you game. But like I said, I can fill your mind with a little bit of information that can maybe help you overcome some of these issues, if that's something you're interested in. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, the reason we're doing it less is because of hypergamy. It's the 80-20 rule. And yeah, I hear ya. But hypergamy has been around forever. Since the beginning of human history, it's always been a thing. So why is this generation, the people born after the year 1990, why are you the only ones being affected by this? And there's a reason for that. Now, when I was 19 years old, the fullest extent of the technology that I had was, I had a flip phone in my pocket. And I shit you not, that flip phone got me more pussy than Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Tinder combined. And the reason for this is because every phone number I had in that flip phone was a phone number that I went out and earned. I went out and got myself. And when I called one of those phone numbers, I had to have an actual conversation for damn near an hour. I had to ask her how her day was going. Most of the time I didn't really even pay attention. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. But after an hour or so, she was comfortable enough to come see me. And that's the way it works, because that's what women love more than anything else. They love conversation. If you can sit there and have a conversation with a woman for a full hour, you bet your ass you're probably going to get some ass. You're probably going to get some action. But the problem is, and this is where this is where everything shifted, When I was 19, the technology in my pocket was just a means for communication, right? I could use that to communicate with women that I knew. If you were born after the year 1990, when you were 19, the phone in your pocket was a means for not even so much communication, a little bit of communication, but mostly entertainment, and a lot of times even your sex life. Like, your sex life wasn't what was, it didn't have to do with the people you were communicating with. Your sex life was the actual technology. Let me give you an example. If I wanted when I was 19 years old, if I wanted a big booty whatever, I had to go out and find one. If you're born after the year 1990, when you were 19, you just pulled out your phone and typed big booty whatever, and you found it. Now, that's dangerous. I shouldn't say dangerous, because some of you guys are perfectly comfortable with never getting any action. But if you're a person that wants to get some action, that can be incredibly dangerous, because anytime you're in the mood for something, maybe you want a blonde with big tits, you can type that shit on your phone or your computer. It pops up and you get your quick fix, and then you're lazy about it, and you're never actually going to go out there in real life and get it. But if you're a person that wants to actually overcome this, you have to take this advice right here, okay? You have to get rid of that technology. And by get rid of it, I don't mean actually get rid of it, okay? You can still have Facebook, you can still have Instagram, you can still do whatever you want to do. But when you're pursuing women do not allow social media to be your stomping grounds where you're pursuing women. Okay? If the 80-20 rule is a real thing, it probably has very little to do with, actually being in the top 20% of men. It probably has a lot more to do with being in that 20% of men that are actually willing to go out there and get shit done. So, if you want to get some ass, you got to go out there and you got to find a way to have conversations with women. You got to get their actual phone numbers. Do not just get their Facebook. Well, actually, you can call people on Facebook now, so that will work. But the first step is conversation. If you can have an hour-long conversation with a woman, there's about a 9 out of 10 chance that you can get her in your bedroom. She's not going to waste a full hour talking to you if she's not even like remotely interested. So if you want to fix the problem of why you younger guys aren't getting any action, you got to rechannel your mind. Social media and technology is not the way that you're going to get the action. The real world is where the action is at. So you got to meet real women in the real world and have real conversations with them, and you will have real sex with them. If you want to get on Instagram and type, "Hey, what's up? Hey, sexy, what's up? Trying to fuck?" No. They get 1,000 of those messages a day. You're never going to stand out. And even if you do stand out, you're still going to have to find a way to get that conversation started and have that actual hour-long conversation with her to actually get in her head and make her want to sleep with you. So guys, if you want to increase the amount of action you're getting, you have to find a way to have real conversations with real women. And the first step to doing that is to stop using the social media, stop using the internet porn. So when your brain tells you you want to taste a woman's sweet nectars, you will have to actually go out, speak to a woman, and earn it. Now that should be common sense. I know. And I know some of you guys out there are going to say, well, that is common sense. But the numbers do not lie. And the majority of young men out there are suffering in their sex lives because of social media and because of their lack of ability to actually go out there and get a woman. I hope this video was somewhat informative. LFA signing out.